In a galaxy torn by war, legends are born from fate or forged through choice. We know Luke Skywalker, the farm boy who became a Jedi and saved the galaxy.
Great shot, kid! That was 1 in a million!
But what if the Force had chosen differently? What if Leia Organa, the princess, the senator, the rebel, had been trained from birth as a Jedi? How would the galaxy change if the chosen daughter rose instead of the chosen son? After the fall of the Jedi Order, Yoda and Obi-Wan made a choice. The Skywalker twins would be hidden, separated, to protect them from their father, Darth Vader. Luke was sent to the deserts of Tatooine, a forgotten life under twin suns. Leia was raised among royalty on Alderaan. But in this alternate timeline, Bail Organa makes a different decision. He sees Leia's potential. He senses something in her, a strength beyond politics, beyond nobility. He seeks out Obi-Wan, and together they agree Leia must be trained.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
In secret, Leia begins her Jedi training as a child. Meditation, lightsaber forms, force control. She balances a life of diplomacy and discipline, a future queen by day and a Jedi in training by night. Unlike Luke, who struggles with fear and impatience, Leia is focused. She learns quickly. She questions deeply. She carries the legacy of the Skywalkers, but without their recklessness.
You grow too aggressive, Anakin. Be mindful. The Jedi's goal is to defend life, not take it.
By her late teens, Leia Organa is no longer just a senator in training. She's a warrior, a Jedi in spirit, if not in title. She moves through the halls of the Imperial Senate with quiet confidence, hiding her powers in plain sight. But when the rebellion begins to take form, she joins not as a figurehead, but as a leader. On missions, she uses the Force to guide her team, deflects blaster fire, uses her lightsaber when needed. She becomes a myth whispered about in Imperial corridors, the ghost of the Jedi reborn in a princess's skin. When she's captured aboard the Tantive 4, Vader senses something.
I sense something. A presence I've not felt since...
She's tortured, but resists. Not through rage, but serenity. She nearly escapes even before Alderaan is destroyed. And when she's rescued by Luke Skywalker and Han Solo...
I'm Luke Skywalker, I'm here to rescue you.
The dynamic is very different. Luke isn't the destined one. Leia is, and Obi-Wan knows it. The Battle of Yavin comes, and Leia fights, not from the command center, but from the cockpit. She flies, she leads. She channels the Force to fire the torpedo if Luke fails. But he doesn't. Together, they destroy the Death Star. Vader senses it again. That familiar presence, that power. The Emperor is watching. She is strong in the Force, he tells Vader, stronger than the boy. Perhaps, Vader replies, but she is stubborn. And so a plan begins, to turn her, to offer her power and peace. On Hoth, Leia foresees the attack before the sensors detect it. Her warning saves thousands. She leads the evacuation. On Bespin, she goes to rescue Han. Not the other way around, and it's there in the depths of Cloud City that she faces Vader for the first time. They duel, blue against red. "You are strong," Vader says. "I know who you are," Leia replies, "and I know what you were." In the middle of the fight, he hesitates. "Leia, I am your father." But Leia does not scream. She doesn't run. She stands her ground, her saber still humming, and says, "Then my father is truly dead." The rebellion regroups. The second Death Star is being built above Endor. But Leia is changing. She feels the pull of darkness, not from rage, but responsibility. She has seen death, loss, war, and the question grows louder. What if peace can only come through strength, through fear? She confides in Luke. He's begun his own training, late but determined. "We're not like them," he says. "Aren't we?" she asks. They argue. He believes in redemption. She believes in justice. On Endor, she's torn. The Force shows her visions of two futures, One where she defeats the Emperor and rebuilds the Jedi, and one where she joins him and rules the galaxy with order. She enters the Emperor's throne room alone. Palpatine smiles. Ah, the daughter of Vader. Vader is there too, silent, watching. "Strike me down," the Emperor whispers. "Take your rightful place." Her saber ignites. She charges. Vader blocks her. Father and daughter duel in a storm of sparks and fury. And then she disarms him, looks him in the eye. "I see you, Anakin." He stares at her, and then turns. The Emperor dies not by Leia's hand, but by Anakin's. This time he is saved not by his son, but by his daughter. After Endor, Leia rebuilds the Jedi Order, not as the old one, broken by dogma and blindness, but something new, an order that embraces feeling, that honors diplomacy as much as battle. She trains Luke fully, trains others, and when she has a child, Ben Solo, she raises him in balance. There is no Kylo Ren in this galaxy. There is only peace, because the galaxy didn't just get a hero, it got a Jedi with a crown. Leia Organa was always strong with the Force, but in this timeline, she became something more, a Jedi, a leader, a legend, the chosen daughter, and in her hands, the galaxy found hope and balance. What do you think would have happened if Leia had been trained as a Jedi from the start? Would she have saved Anakin earlier or become something darker? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more alternate Star Wars timelines, hit that subscribe button. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.